Hello and welcome. So late last night, after I literally was like about to go to bed, I had been having the thought about doing a reading on the Sonya Massey case and just on that whole thing, and basically I decided to do it, and it ended up very interesting, a lot more interesting. I don't know what I anticipated, but it ended up very interesting, and I probably went for like 40 minutes about it, and I have those videos in my drafts, but it's very like, I didn't even make them with the intent to post them, so I thought, okay, let's go again, and I don't know if I'll post this or not either, but let's go again and kind of see what comes out this time, if there's any similarities. I'm gonna kind of structure it the same way that I did the last one, and so the last one, the reading I did last night, I had not watched any. I hadn't even seen any other readers do one-on-one when I looked at the timer. I hadn't even seen any other readers do anything on her yet, and then after I was watching my videos back, I searched a couple on YouTube, and then today I saw that Ashley from The Reckoning Co., who I love, posted a reading on YouTube, and so I watched that, and there was a few similarities and some like cards, like I don't know, I just thought, okay, she came at it from a different angle kind of than I did, and so that sort of I don't know, just encouraged me, like, maybe I should try again and just see. Or I also still have these videos in my drafts. I just kind of look a hot mess in those videos. And I'm not, like, ready to be on. Anyways, it was just kind of, that was more for me. So how I structured it was I kind of started from the very beginning and just, like, asked about energy. So asked about the energy of different people at different times. Okay, so we're just kind of going to do that same thing and see what starts coming out. And if I want to keep going, I will. And if I want to stop, I will. Okay. And I'm going to try to be really specific with the questions. So, okay. Can we get a card for the energy? If Sonya Massey could just give us one card right now, what would that be? And this is all alleged, my opinion, no facts, and I am only calling in messages from God and the Most High Light. So this is the card we got, Four of Swords. Kind of interesting. Hey. Give us another card to clarify that Four of Swords, please, Sonia. Okay, that's interesting. So this card came out yesterday too, and I was at first like, what the heck does this have to do with anything? And then I started looking at the figures, like how they're positioned. It's actually crazy that this would be like the second card out, because this was just, okay, look at the figure in the red, and these are both figures, they're both men in blue. Okay, and then here's like a person who they perceive as being below them. Well, this guy, they're both kind of on the same level. But this guy, do you see how he is pointing his hand at her? What does that look like to you? Then there's the coins, which look kind of like droplets coming down. And then what is he holding in that hand? The scales of justice. You okay, honey? Hey. talk. Okay. So to me, that just looked like, and she was shot in the left eye, and so I think it's going to look backwards on camera, but he's like this with his right hand at that figure's left eye. And they're both, these two figures on this side are both like boys in blue. Thank you, Sonya. Any other cards you would like to give us just to start this off? Thank you so much. Okay, what was Sonya's energy when she heard the noise, whatever provoked her to call the police, right before she called the police, what was Sonya's energy? Can we get a card for Sonya's energy? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, the Hangman reversed. Okay, what was the energy, I cannot remember those officers' names, but what was the energy of, so Officer A was, in my last reading last night, was that's the shooter, is Officer A, okay? So Officer A, and then the other one will be Officer B, all right? So what was Officer A's energy that evening before he went into work, when he's getting ready to go start his shift? What was his energy? Officer A's energy before his shift that evening. Queen of Wands reversed, Five of Cups reversed. The Five of Cups reversed is like, it's like an energy of non-healing, okay? What was the energy between Officer A and Officer B when they first began their shift that evening? What was the energy between them? And I was saying last night, like they might have been cordial with each other, but what was the underlying energy there between the two of them? Okay, Seven of Cups reversed. Can we get some clarification there? Seven of Cups reversed. Six of Wands reversed. There was some like lack of confidence. Okay. What was the energy between Officer A and Officer B as they were en route? Knight of Wands reversed. Just got the Knight of Wands for the energy between the two officers when they're en route. So Knight of Wands reversed is like, okay, and Five of Wands. It's like, they weren't taking the call seriously. Confirmation if that's correct. They weren't taking the call seriously. Okay, let's narrow it down even more. What was Officer A's attitude as they were en route? Officer A's attitude as they were en route to Sonya's house. They just got the call. Okay, so he's like, it's like a sense of animosity, a sense of annoyance, not wanting to go. What was Officer B's energy when they're en route to the call? Officer B's energy en route to the call. Page of Swords reversed. One more card. For Officer B's energy en route to the call. 1 second. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. So Page of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles. It's like this card came out yesterday too. It's like he was the only one taking it seriously. Okay. What was the energy between Sonya and the officers when they were talking on her porch? This came out yesterday too, but it was upright. One more card for what was the energy between Sonya and the officers when they're on her porch. The World reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. Did she invite them inside or did they ask to come inside? It's almost like she didn't want them to come inside and there was she felt like they were not understanding what she was saying, anything. They were not understanding her. Okay. Once the officers came into the house, what was the energy between Sonya and the officers before anyone mentions boiling water, when she's sitting on the couch looking for, I think, some paperwork and they're standing there? What's the energy? King of Swords. So she was feeling like she wasn't in charge of the situation. They were in charge of the situation. Is that right? Right. What was Sonya feeling as she was sitting on the couch before, anything about the boiling water when the officers were in there? Defenseless. Okay. What did Sonya feel when the officer told her to go remove the pot of boiling water? Or to turn off the stove or whatever? Devil reversed. So like, let's keep going. What was the energy of Officer A when he told Sonya to go turn off the water? The Emperor. The Tower reversed. So he was in that authority position, and he was gonna, it wasn't that there was a, he was gonna make her pay for, not make her pay, but it's like it's, this is really heavy energy. Okay, the Tower reverse, does that meaning like he, whatever that event was in his, like kind of like Ashley was talking about, that event that happened in his life that caused him to kind of be misogynistic, it's like that was feeding into his ego power then. Is that right? Can I get a card for confirmation if that's correct? The Sun reversed. Yeah. Okay, what was Sonya's energy, or what was she feeling when she asked the officer why he was moving back? The Chariot reversed. She didn't understand why he was moving back. What was Officer A's energy when he was moving back? Three of Wands. So he was like taking everything in the scene, determining what to do next. Okay. What was Officer B's energy in that same moment? Remember, Officer B's the partner. Devil. Did Officer B have a feeling that something bad was going to happen? Yes. And that wasn't the first, like, he had this feeling with this partner guy. Okay. What was Sonya's energy? What was she feeling? Why did she say, "I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus"? Can we get some clarification? Just got these two for what was Sonya feeling? What was her energy when she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus"? I don't know. Can we get some clarification on that one? Seven of Swords reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. What was Sonya feeling? I'm gonna switch to this deck just so we have some more cards to work with. Oops. What was Sonya feeling in that moment? Clarification on Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. She didn't know what the deal was. I mean, what was Officer A's energy as he said, "You do that and I'll shoot you"? What was Officer A's energy? The Hierophant reversed. What was his energy as he fired the shot? Six of Pentacles reversed. Is there anything Sonya else wants to say about the situation? Queen of Pentacles. Last night, the officer was kind of coming up as the King of Pentacles, and Sonya came up as the Empress. And the Queen of Pentacles is similar to the Empress. Okay, I think I'm done for now. Okay, I think you can really tell this reading is unplanned because I literally just took off my makeup, but I didn't even do a good job taking it off. And my washer is running in the background so loud, which usually I wouldn't have in a video. Anyways, unfortunately, today I watched the police body cam footage of the Sonya Massey incident, and obviously it was horrific. And I thought, I kind of want to do a reading on that. And then I thought, no. And then I literally actually did draw one card on it, and it was the Page of Pentacles reversed. And then I was like, no, I don't want to do this. And I wasn't even gonna do it. I had done a couple collective reads, and then I was done for the day. I was literally gonna get ready to go to bed. My head is already starting to hurt, like right here. Can we get a card for the energy of Sonya Massey before she ever even called the police? She said that there was an intruder. Did she say there was an intruder, that she thought someone was creeping like around her house? Something like that. She thought there was like someone outside. So what can we know about Sonya Massey's energy before she called the police, but very soon, like in the hour before she called the police? Let's be a little more specific. What can we know about Sonya Massey's energy in the hour before she called the police? Okay, Three of Wands reversed. So she wasn't feeling... It's like this upright is he's looking really like kind of confidently and assuredly over this like piece of land. There's sturdiness, steadiness, foundation, a sense of foundation. And then if we think what comes next, the Four of Wands, so this was reversed. So it's like, it's the opposite of that. Okay, so she was feeling uneasy. What led to her initially feeling uneasy? Ace of Pentacles reversed. So a lack of security. And then it's like, look at the way that archway opens. So it's like a lack of security, lack of boundaries, lack of resources. Okay. What was Sonya Massey's energy? What changed? So that's like the first, then this. So she was already feeling uneasy and unstable. Okay. What caused... Well, she thought there was someone outside. We know that. But what was running through Sonya's mind when she initially called the police? She didn't know what was going on. She was confused. She heard something. What was Sonya's energy when she was on the phone with the police? So she wasn't feeling like there was some sort of, she wasn't feeling, I'll say what first came to my mind. She wasn't feeling like she was getting or going to get the help that she needed. The Empress. Empress. What does that mean? So it's like, that's who Sonya Massey represents, like the feminine. I mean, she's just like, she was I saw one comment on a video that said the way that he like looked at her before they even went in the house, the comment was like, he is looking at her like a predator and he sees her, she's the prey. But that's what I'm getting with the Empress. It's like, she is that, it's just like that very like holy, like feminine. And it's like, well, okay. I want to be like really clear with the questions I'm asking, because I wasn't clear and then the Empress came out. Okay, what was Officer, I cannot remember his name, but we're just going to call him Officer A. And that's the one that fired the shot. And the one that's, yeah. What was Officer A's energy before beginning his shift that evening? Before he even got to work, what was his energy? About to have to start work too. What was his energy just before he even got to work, before he even, like as he was getting ready to go to work? He was feeling like essentially he was not this guy. He was feeling like one of these, like his outcome of whatever this wasn't, there was something that happened that was that, or he perceived something, there was like something with colleagues or something he was not happy about, or he felt dejected, he felt less than. So this is his energy. This is Officer A's energy before he begins the shift. Now Officer B would be the other one, his partner. So what was Officer B's energy before beginning his shift that day? So at the same time, like getting ready for his shift, what was his energy? Kind of Knight, I'm gonna let it come out. Knight of Swords, reverse. Okay, so maybe one more card for his energy just to clarify that energy. I'm thinking he was just like kind of normally getting ready. There wasn't any. Oh, but you know what? Maybe something did happen. Like, I don't know, between these two, or just something that happened like around their colleagues or whatever, and it's like he was not looking forward. I think he was, I don't know, he was not looking forward to a shift. Can we get some more clarification on that one, if I'm correct on that? Was Officer B not looking forward to a shift with Officer A? 10 of Wands. Okay. And then Death on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Now, when both officers got to work, what was the energy between the two of them? So we kind of know the energy before then between the two with them, and then with each of them individually, I mean. And then what was the energy between the two of them when they got to work? When they got to work and started their shift together, what was the energy between the two of them? And they might have been cordial, but I mean, what was the underlying energy? Almost came out. I didn't see. Okay. 9 of Wands. And then we had just got the 10 of Wands for Officer B. This is making a little too much sense. Okay, so that was their energy between them when they got to work. So maybe they've been cordial, said hello, you know, how are you? You okay? Oh, my dog. You okay? But there was underlying animosity. Okay. Now what was the energy between the two officers when they were en route? Like, they had just gotten the call, and if they're like, you're going, like, or I don't know how it works, honestly. I don't know. I don't think they select the officers to go. I think that they send out a call, and who's ever, like, closest goes. Is that correct? So when they got the call, I guess, and they're like, oh, okay, we're going. What was the energy between the two officers? When they're going to Sonya Massey's house, they just got the call, so I'm sure they had a little bit of information. I don't know if they knew who she was or whose house they were going to. Okay, so the Dollar reverse and the 5 of Pentacles is the energy between the two officers before they got to the house. What was the energy of the two officers when they got to the house? The Fool. Okay, so it was a new energy. It was it's almost like when they got to the house, that's when it started. Did he recognize her when he got to the house? Like, he didn't know whose house he was gonna, like, he wouldn't have known, like, house number blah, 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 on the street. He wouldn't have known, like, that's her house. But when he got to the house and started talking to her, did he recognize her? Or did he know that it was her house already? I don't know. Okay, so there's my washer, see? Or my dryer, I think it's my washer. I just said, did he know her? And this is or did he recognize her? Either one, and that was on the bottom of the deck that I just looked at. Jeez. If we could have one message, I know she has kids and family, and if I ever do post this, I don't want it to ever be disrespectful at all. I'm very curious, and it broke my heart, seeing it. Just absolutely broke my heart. So, if Sonya had one card of a message to tell us right now, what would that card be? Thank you, Spirit. What would that card be? Thank you, Sonya. If you had one card to tell us, just one card to give us right now, what would it be? One card to give us right now. 2 of Wands sideways. I thought it would be something else. I don't know what that means. Is it that she's in between? Is it that she's still in between worlds? Like, she's watching to see what happens. Like, you know, she hasn't fully, like, she's still around Earth, like, with her kids and, like, seeing what's going on, like, viewing her, just she's still kind of around. Can we get some clarification if that is the correct interpretation, if that's what that means? And I said still viewing. She's still around, still viewing. Okay. Ooh-wee. All right, let's go to part 3. Okay. What was the energy between Sonya and the officers? Like, obviously, we've all seen the video and we have our interpretations, but I want to know from Sonya's point of view, what was the energy between her and the officers when they're standing on her front porch before she comes in, before they come in her house? So again, like a feeling of insecurity. Can we get another card on that? A feeling of insecurity. She felt insecure. I don't know what that means in this context. Actually, oh fuck, oh jeez. What does that look like? Just the guy in the red, there's the guy in the blue, the guy in the red, and the guy in the yellow. Look at that. Oh my god. Just look at that. And does that remind you of anything? Does that remind you of anything? He has 2 fingers like this, pointed at his head, at the guy's left eye, and the guy has 2 hands up, and there's 4 drops coming down, and he has the justice scales, and the other guy looks on. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go any further tonight. That's all I'm going to do, because that the 6 of Pentacles has me a little, not freaked out, but I don't know if I want to keep going or not right now. So maybe we'll do a part whatever. Should we just ask, what was the energy between Sonya and the officers in the home? Like when she was on the couch and when she was moving into the kitchen. Like before, when she's talking about some paperwork, I think, and she's talking about some paperwork, and someone, I didn't hear her say anything about a Bible, but that's what I've heard that she did say. And when okay, actually, let's clarify this a little more. What was the energy between Sonya and the officers before anyone mentioned anything about boiling water or anything like that? What was the energy between Sonya and the officers? So upright, the 4 of Cups is like a person refusing this cup that's being given to him. So a reversal of that would be, I don't know. Well, I don't know. What does that mean? The energy was 4 of Cups reversed. So the energy was, what does that mean? I don't think I understand. I might get another deck. King of Wands. So an authoritative energy. Oh, she felt like she couldn't give them what they wanted. I'm gonna get the Lightseers deck too, so that I can have 2 decks to work. I guess I'm not stopping. The next question we're gonna ask is, what was the shift of energy? What was the shift of energy right before the officer? Now, I don't know which one. I guess it was Officer A, the one who, I guess the suspect, as he called himself. What was the energy right before he asked her to turn off the boiling water? Temperance. And look how it's like an angel and it's like dark and light though. What was his energy? It was like he was deciding. What was Officer A's energy as he noticed the pot of boiling water and was asking Sonya to turn it off or remove it? What was his energy then? Two of Cups reversed. And what is that? They're cups of water. Okay. What was Officer A's energy as Sonya went to the stove to remove the cup of water? Page of Wands. And we had the King of Wands. It's like, here we go. Is kind of what it makes me think of. Okay, well, what was Officer A's energy as Sonya had the pot of water in her hands and was moving towards the sink? Page of Pentacles. Can we get some clarification on that? Page of Pentacles. High Priestess reversed. No, that was when she's moving towards the sink. What was Officer A's energy as Sonya asked him why he was moving back? Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah. What was Officer A's energy as he replied to Sonya, well, I don't want you to throw boiling water on me, or whatever it was he said. What was his energy right then? I don't know if we'll take it reversed. You know what? 6 of Wands reversed, or we'll take it reversed. Excuse me. 6 of Wands reversed. Okay. What was Officer A's energy as Sonya said, I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus? Two of Wands reversed. What was Sonya thinking? Why did Sonya say, I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus? Four of Swords. Why did Sonya say, what is that for? What does that mean? Why did Sonya say that she'd rebuke him in the name of Jesus? What did Sonya see that made her say she would rebuke him in the name of Jesus? Page of Pentacles. And where did we get the Page of Pentacles? I have to watch back and see, but it was something about his energy, and she saw the Page of Pentacles. Okay, what was Officer A's energy as he said what he said. You better not, or I'll... What was Officer A's energy as he said that? The Lovers reversed. What did Sonya see then? Six of Cups reversed. Like she saw something about to happen, but it wasn't something good. 1 second. Yeah, she saw. Something was about to happen. It was like she knew something was about to happen. Okay, what was Officer A's energy as he fired the shot? He just went reverse. He like reverted. It was like, how I would read that is he like reverted, like it was like everything he learned. He wasn't operating as a police officer then. It's like everything he learned, he just was like, it was all down the drain in that moment, because he wasn't even reacting like a, I don't know, he wasn't reacting like he was trained to. Okay. Huh. What was that? Yeah. Can we get some more clarification on what the energy was the moment he fired the shot? Officer A fired the shot. It's like he was bringing all three of the people in the room down. You know what I mean? There's the King of Pentacles again. Okay, from reversed. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I don't know. Oh, a lot of heavy energy.